All right, so for this lesson, we're going to be talking about area of triangles. So we've talked about area of triangles before, and a lot of times we've used the formula half base times height. And that's very useful when we have the height, which is like a altitude. So it makes a 90-degree angle with the base. If we don't have the height, it kind of becomes a little bit difficult because we either have to find the height or we got to do something else. But there's actually another option, and we can use this option when we don't have the height, but we have two sides and an included angle. And then this becomes very useful. So the formula that we're going to be using is half AB, and A and B are our two side lanes, and then sine C, where C is that included side. So notice how we have A and B, and then angle C is right in between those two sides. So you have an angle in between two side lanes. Now, if you're interested in seeing how this is derived, how somebody came up with this formula, the derivation is actually on your Connexus on page 3. So if you're interested, it's actually a very cool thing. I would definitely check that out. But for now, for our notes, just for time's sake, we're just going to practice using our formula. So for example 1, it says finding the area of a triangle. So for the first one, it says find the area of a triangle. Again, notice how we don't have the height of the triangle because the height has to be 90 degrees with the base, but we do have two side lanes and then the angle in between them. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that and plug it in. So we're going to do area equals half times our two side lanes, 150 and 231. It does not matter which one comes first. And then times the sine of my angle, 123. And then this just becomes a plug-in into your calculator. Just make sure when you have your calculator that you are in degree mode still, DEG. So we have half times 150 times 231 times sine of 123. Anyway, so we get a really big number. So 14,529.96, so about 14,530. So area equals 14,530 meters. And then because we're dealing with an area, that would be squared. Next one, same thing. Now, they have our two side lanes. They give us two angles, but we don't have the included angle, which is what we need. But we can figure that out pretty easily because I know angles in a triangle add up to 180. So I can do 180 minus the 72 that I got, minus the 24 that I got, and figure out what that is. So we get 180 minus 72 minus 24, and that gives us 84. That means our other angle, that missing angle, is going to be 84 degrees here. And that's the angle I'm going to use because it's in between my two sides. We got area equals half of the 14 times the 26 times sine of 84. So again, I plug that into my calculator. We get half times 14 times, I don't put that all down here. Half times 14 times 26 times sine of 84. We get 181. So 181 centimeters squared.